Good evening, everybody, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to our new parents and new pupils evening. This is a first for me, first one we've done virtually, and I'm sorry you can't be on site here tonight with us, but I'm delighted that through the wonders of technology, we can have our event virtually instead. And Talbot Heath has done amazingly well during this period of remote learning. We have delivered all our lessons according to timetable to every class aged 3 to 18. So if we look slightly tired, there's a reason. But the pupils have done fantastically well. They've stayed up to date with their schemes of work. They have been so positive and so motivated. And our staff, all credit to them, they have worked tirelessly to make sure that our pupils have a really good experience. And we've also kept a really strong sense of community during this time. Even though we've all been in lockdown in our own sort of families and at home, we've had a stronger sense of community, I think, than we have for years. We've had parents, grandparents, dogs, siblings, babies, watching our Zoom assemblies, which have actually been trending on LinkedIn. I trended twice with 2 of my assemblies. So we even did our school birthday virtually. We had 1,000 people from around the globe watching and singing our hymns and singing happy birthday and cutting the cake. And how fantastic is that? And I think that's a testament to Talbot Heath, the affection that people have for the school, the current pupils and the future pupils. So it's been great. But we cannot wait for you to join us in September. We have about 100 new joiners coming into senior school. We've got lots of new boarders. So hello to my boarders out there. There could be people in different time zones who are ready to go to bed, or perhaps early hours of the morning. We've got tennis academy members, we've got swimming academy members joining us, and we have reached waiting list in almost every year group, including upper 3. So well done. If you've got your place, we've gone to waiting list. So how exciting is that? It's going to be a very exciting time for you to join us in senior school, and we're raring to go. So the school is developing a reputation locally, but also nationally and internationally for being forward-thinking and for being at the forefront of innovation. And I think that's why it's attracting people in, because they want to see how we're going to head forward. My educational vision was to prepare young people for the future. And as I said in one of the assemblies earlier this term, when I devised my educational model, I thought the future would be 2030. I didn't realize the future's right now, 2020. And everything we've done with our iPads, with the digital proficiency, with the confidence and competence of our students and staff has put us in a really strong position going forward. And I think parents and pupils like the fact that we combine heritage, our history, our crazy traditions of singing around the quad. We did that virtually. We processed with one of our assistant heads dressed in school uniform so that we could still do that in lockdown. But the fact that we combine our heritage and all our traditions with really state-of-the-art facilities and a really modern, forward-looking curriculum is what attracts people in. Now, you might be feeling a bit nervous, parents and pupils, about senior school, but that's completely normal. And I wanted just to reassure you and say, pupils, whatever year group you're coming in, because we've got pupils coming in new to year 7, 8, 9, 10, not into 11 and into 12, the pupils here integrate really quickly. We do have pupils coming in from our junior school, and they will be familiar with some elements, but also new to the senior school. And we've got lots of new pupils coming in from outside the school. And I have to say, within 3 days, maybe even within 24 hours, we can't tell who's been a former TH pupil and who's new, because the THs really want to make friends with the new joiners, and the new joiners feel warmly welcomed, and the staff and the tutors are fantastic. Everybody integrates in really quickly. So if you have any concerns and worries, don't. There are loads of friendly faces here. Lots of people to support you. My door's always open. and you can come in. If the door is open, come and say hello. I had one sixth former came in just before lockdown, saw my door open and said, I just came to say hello, Miss Holloway, and see how you're doing. And I thought, that's great, Amy, thanks. How are you doing? She was lovely. But if my door is open and there's a friendly and warm, welcoming smile there. But you will also have your tutors, our pastoral team, our nurses, sixth form buddies. We have a group called There For You, and they are our sixth form mentors, and they will be there to answer any questions. Now, someone who is really going to look after you very well and is going to point you in the right direction when you're lost is Mrs. Stone, our deputy head and our pastoral lead. Now I'm going to go live to Mrs. Stone, who I believe might be in her garden. Are you there, Mrs. Stone?
Yes, here I am, Mrs. Holloway. Good evening, everyone. Yes, my name is Mrs. Stone, and I'm in charge of happiness at Talbot Heath. I've met many of you already when you came in to sit our entrance exams, or when you've been looking round the school. And my door is always open, and even a squirrel found its way in last week. I think it actually wanted the mini chocolate roll on my desk rather than a chat. I love talking to people, pupils, parents and staff, and I believe that to achieve, you have to feel comfortable. So my aim is to sort out any issues people have as soon as possible, so they don't grow into bigger ones. I love hearing all the news, and many people just pop into my office for a chat and a cup of tea. My office is on the front corridor near the staff room, and I and my teddies, who share the office with me, are really looking forward to getting to know you all very well. So don't be worried about September. We'll be here to help you. Come along, have a chat, meet the teddies, and everyone will be fine. Don't panic. Back to you, Mrs. Holloway.
Thank you, Mrs. Stone. And Mrs. Stone's office is great. In fact, there's a secret. I was a bit like a squirrel today because I know she's got a secret chocolate stash. It's been quite a busy day for head teachers. So yes, I found a boost bar in Mrs. Stone's office. I did ask her and she did offer it to keep me going. So usually you would have a site tour this evening, although most of you have visited the school. But I thought I'd give you something slightly different this year and show you a little bit about what the site has been like in lockdown. So have a look. Some areas quiet, some very busy indeed. So let's have a watch and see what our site has been like. So the hub building that you might have visited pre-lockdown on your open days and tours was completely transformed. The ground floor became our key worker children area, and they were able to come in right the way through bank holidays and holidays whilst their parents were working busily in lots of public sector areas. And then the top floor was our PPE production area, and all that new equipment, the 3D printers, laser printers, vinyl printers, textiles rooms. We made about 2,000 items of PPE for hospitals, Bournemouth, Poole, Southampton Hospital, and lots of local care homes. So how the site has changed, and it will change back again before September. So what I would say is we've had good news about that. The government's about to announce in the coming week, but they have said full return in September, and they will allow class sizes up to 30. Our class sizes just got to 20, so 1 metre distancing, and we've managed to get everybody in 2 metre distancing in pods at the moment. Our site is pretty busy, but from September, full return. So don't worry, you'll all be in and you'll all be back, and we'll get everybody on site. So that's for me to worry about, and Mrs. Stone in the next week. Now, at this stage of the evening, usually staff members introduce themselves. So let's have a look. Here are some video introductions from some of our key members of staff.
Hello, I'm Rachel Floyd and I'm the new Director of Music, and I'm so excited to be starting Talbot Heath in September along with your daughters. Talbot Heath has a very strong and established musical tradition, and I'm looking forward to building on that. Our emphasis is very much on music for all, and there is a wealth of opportunity for all girls regardless of their musical background or experience, ranging from massed choirs to percussion ensembles to all ability orchestras and bands, as well as chamber choirs and advanced musical ensembles. With our unrivaled facilities and resources, we're also able to offer the girls opportunities to explore electronic music and aspects of music technology. The girls will have opportunity to perform music from many genres: pop, jazz, rock, music from different cultures, and of course classical music. We offer individual music lessons on all the instruments, and I'd love to be inundated with lesson requests from the new cohort. If your daughter doesn't already play an instrument, perhaps she'd consider starting one in the new academic year. I'm particularly keen to encourage orchestral instruments: clarinet, oboe, flute, violin, cello, and particularly trumpet and trombone. It's never too late to start an instrument. If you would like to request individual music lessons and you haven't already done so, do please contact us. I look forward to meeting all of you in due course in real life, and I can't wait to start making live music with your daughters from September.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Linden and I am head of the PE faculty at Talbot Heath. I'm privileged to lead a passionate team of staff in our department who themselves have a wealth of experience both in the sports performance setting and in physical education. At Talbot Heath we teach a wide range of sports activities and lessons, which include your more traditional sports such as netball and hockey, swimming, gymnastics and dance, but also alternative and emerging sports such as handball. fitness and tag rugby, just to name a few. For those who'd like to participate further, we run an extensive extracurricular programme at lunchtimes and after school, and whether it's for fitness or fun or to learn a new skill, or that you desire to be part of one of our sports teams and represent the school at matches, all are welcome and we would love to see you. Clubs include sports such as lacrosse and football and indoor rowing, netball, hockey. The list really is endless. We can't wait to meet you and we look forward to seeing you get involved in all the opportunities within PE and sport at Talbot Heath.
Hello, my name's Ms Bayliss and I'm the Learning Support Coordinator at Talbot Heath. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Learning Support Department. At Talbot Heath, we are committed to ensuring that every pupil fulfils her potential. We recognise that all children have very different learning needs. We celebrate diverse ways of thinking, working to the strengths of each individual so that we're able to boost a child's confidence while supporting any areas of difficulty. We closely monitor and oversee all pupils, helping girls with any difficulties that they may be encountering with their studies, tutoring small groups or individuals as needed. We also offer specialist support for girls with specific learning difficulties such as dyslexia. Learning support lessons are relaxed and informal. It's really important to us that the girls are happy and secure within their learning environment, enabling them to explore and fulfil their academic potentials. I'm really looking forward to meeting you in the autumn term.
Hello, my name is Sandra Tan and I'm the lead of a team of 4 nurses here at Talbot Heath. Between us we have expertise in minor injuries, in asthma care, diabetes care, pastoral care, just to name a few. The health centre is open every day between 8:30 and 4. When you start at Talbot Heath, we love to meet the new pupils, so very shortly after starting you will receive an invitation to come down to the health centre for a medical interview. And that's just an opportunity to meet with the nurses, to have a look at our facilities and just to have a chat really about any needs that you might have. For example, if you have asthma or diabetes, or any other medical condition, we would have a chat about it, we would identify your particular needs and we would draw up a care plan so that you can feel comfortable each day at school knowing that you've got the support that you need. We work closely with the Deputy Head Pastoral, with the counsellor and with the teachers, and we can help you solve any little problem that you might have, any little anxiety. You're very welcome to come and have a chat with us and we will support you as best we can. So we look forward to meeting you when you start at Talbot Heath.
Great. So we've got a fantastic team there at Talbot Heath, and you will get a chance, parents, to meet all of these members of our staff. We'll have a new parents event, possibly socially distanced, but you'll get a chance to meet people in person in the autumn term. But a great team. Come on, someone wants to learn the trombone, sign up. We've got a trombone here on site. Let's get someone learning for our new head of music, Mrs. Floyd. Now, an important part of school life here is our PSS, our Parent Staff Society. We really hope that you'll get involved, that you'll support our events. And I'm going to hand over now, live, to our current PSS Secretary, Susie Byron, so that she can introduce herself and tell you about the PSS.
Hi. Can you hear me? Hello. It's live. You never know what's going to happen when you're live. So, hi everyone. I took over the role of secretary at the PSS in the beginning of January. I have 2 daughters at the school going into year 4 and reception in September. And our aim at the PSS is to bring together the whole school community. We are a registered charity, and as such, we organise our fundraising events throughout the year. And over the past 5 years, we have donated in excess of £80,000 for various projects. The fundraising events we have done in the past have included an Easter basket raffle, the Christmas fair, and we also hold a summer ball for the parents, which is very popular. And we also have a great group of volunteers that help us with the nearly new uniform shop, which opens on the first Thursday of every month. And I know obviously a number of you will be very keen to know when the next one of those is going to be held. So we're currently working with the school on a plan for that, and we'll be in touch once we have kind of firmed up those plans. Each year does have a class representative on the committee, and as a committee we meet 4 to 6 times a year, and then we form from that committee the working groups with other volunteers for the big events. We always are very keen to have new members, so if anyone at all is interested in helping, or either throughout the year or just a one-off event, or just to help us with some raffle tickets, etc., then we'd love you to get involved, and there are contact details on the website.
Fantastic. Thank you, Susie. And if you've not experienced one of our Easter teas yet, well, you've got something in store for you. 6-foot Easter bunnies there running around the woods. Not for the faint-hearted. So in a moment, you will be able to meet in your tutor groups via separate Zoom meetings, and you'll be able to meet your new tutor and get to know the girls in your form. Upper 3P is Mrs. Wakeling's group. Upper 3-2P, Mrs. Luke's group, and Upper 3-3P is Miss Vanko's group. But our forms get together for lots of events as a year group, and you have the chance to mix in clubs, choir, orchestra. We run Upper 3 parties, Upper 3 charity weeks. So your form will be an important support for you, but you will get to make friends and meet people across all 3 forms, and you need to remember that. Now, Mrs. Wills will have sent out your Zoom invitation for your form meeting. And if you're in this meeting, well done, you know how to use Zoom. So I'm sure you can get into your next meeting safely. After I end this meeting, you'll have 5 minutes break to have a quick drink. And then you can log on for your tutor meeting. We've tried to plan this accordingly. But before we finish, I'm going to go live over now to Mrs. Wills, our head of admissions. Are you there, Mrs. Wills?
Hello, Mrs. Holloway, I'm here. I've just unmuted. So welcome everyone. Nice to see you all. We're really looking forward to seeing you all in September, and it's been really lovely to see you, meet you, and get to know you over the last year or so. But this evening is really lovely to be able to hand you over to your tutors. But any ironing out, any problems you may have, please continue to email me. You know my email addresses. We've been in correspondence lots over the last year. Any difficulties you may have, either contact me again and I can put you in touch with the right member of staff, or with your tutors. So once you meet your tutors this evening, you'll be able to have their email addresses and enjoy getting to know your classes. Recently, I've sent you all the links for uniform and signing up to the buses, and also the other thing was extracurricular music lessons, drama lessons. So do enjoy filling in those forms, completing all the links. The uniform is a bit tricky at the moment, as Mrs. Holloway said. We have trouble with the nearly new shop. We're going to be working through that and deciding when to reopen. But in the meantime, please order your PE kits online. I've sent you the links, and also Stevenson's, the shop in Southbourne, provides the day uniform. I've already forwarded you the flyer from them giving details on how to make an appointment, personal appointment with them to go in and pick up your uniforms. So good luck everyone, enjoy your meetings with your classes, and I will see you in September. Thank you, Mrs. Holloway.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Wills. How exciting, pupils. And there's no better feeling than buying a new pencil case, is there, girls? You know, every September, you can't use last year's. You've got to have new pencils, new pencil. Yes, Lilia's nodding. Absolutely, Lilia. New pencil case, new pencils. And particularly, we might even be sending out a message that in the time of COVID-19, we might get the personalised ones. Sticky label on your own pencils. Oh, a personalised, you can order a personalised pencil online. It's not essential, not essential, but just an idea. So get yourself ready, get everything ready. It's a bit hot to try on the skirts at the moment, but you've got between now and September. And no query is too unimportant or too minor. Although we're remote, we are here and the school is still functioning, and we can answer any questions that you might have at all. So we cannot wait to welcome you in September. We're very excited. having real people and having real new people as well will be fantastic. And as I say, hopefully it'll be a really happy start for you all. And I'm going to say goodbye and wave you off, and then you've got a little bit of time before your tutor meetings start at 6:45. But lovely to see you, everyone. See you soon in September. Bye.